Hi, this is Trinisha Cottrell, and for those of you that don't know, I am an entrepreneur. I am a public speaker and an author. And the business that I own is called First Love Yourself, and I've wrote a few books, but one of the books that I'm probably known the most for is Learn from My Missteps. So, I really came on here to keep it real. I know some of you don't know who I am. And it's funny because I didn't know who I was until 3 years ago. And even then, I had to make sure that I didn't put myself under one of those categories that I said in the beginning. I'm not just an author. I'm not just a public speaker. I'm not just an entrepreneur. I am Trinisha Cottrell. I am a woman of God, a child of God. I'm patient. I'm kind. I am understanding. I am the type of woman who doesn't always get it right. I'm the type of woman who makes a bunch of mistakes and is so grateful for God's grace and mercy every single day. And it's so funny how we can get on the social media platform where we can get on a camera and we can pretend as if we have everything together. And I want to be the first to say that I don't have everything together. I'm just a person who is willing to try to be successful in my own right and to continuously be better every single day. I'm trying to glow up, level up every single way that I possibly can and receive every single blessing that God has for me. And when I'm going through this journey, it does not look perfect. Some people can take a picture and make it seem as if their whole life is perfect, like they don't struggle, like they don't go through things in life. And I'm going to be the first to say that I still struggle with things that are hard for me. I still go through life putting one foot in front of the other, as all of us should do. I still continuously seek God because without God, I don't know where I would be. I honestly get my strength from God. I don't get it from myself. I know a lot of people would like to say, and I'm not trying to just generalize, but I hear a lot of people saying that it's self-made, that they're the reason why they did this. They pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps, and they have all of these really cool colloquialisms that they use to try to show or to describe exactly how they did everything in life alone. And I could not imagine doing anything in my life without God. I, through all my missteps, through all my mistakes, through everything that I do wrong, I seek God first to try to find guidance on the things that I need to do in life. And I do want to be candid and I want to be transparent in this moment and saying that I don't always get it right. And I know some people may leave this video at this moment because they're thinking, well, if you don't always get it right, I can't learn anything from you. You know, I don't want to learn anything from a person that thinks they know everything at all. That is not my speed. That is not my MO. That's not my modus operandi. That is not the way that I operate at all. I personally want to learn from someone who is flawed, someone who has been proficient or has learned in a certain area that I want to grow in. I don't want them to be 100% God. I want them to be 100% human. I want them to be a flawed individual who has learned something very well in one area that I want to grow in so that they can develop and grow and learn as well. And for me, the things that I am the most proficient in is compassion, being kind to others, and I just always want to see the best and the better in other people. I don't want to say the best, the better, because although they are improving, they might not be at their best, but they are constantly improving upon themselves and becoming a better person every single day. And I think that's all that we can ask for is someone to just try to be a better person. Eventually, they will get to the best version of themselves. But as long as they're continuously growing and learning and becoming better, I think that is exactly what God would have intended for any of our lives. And so I I am honestly struggled through this self-love, self-care, loving yourself journey. And some people like to say, well, you just choose to heal and love yourself, and all of a sudden you're healed. Just out of nowhere. You in a blink of an eye, you're just healed. And it doesn't work like that. It's a continual process. And I know a lot of people would like to search for a get rich quick scheme. They would like to search for something that happens overnight, something that's in the blink of an eye. But that is not how real progress works. That's not how real success is accomplished. A lot of the things that are done within us happen in the dark. God works on us in the dark. We are constantly improving in the dark. We're learning these skills in the dark. We are putting in years before we even see the fruition of our work. And I think it's important for us to know that we have to be intentional every single day. There are things that you can do that can quickly improve your life. And there are things that you can do that will improve your life as time goes on. And so I have created a book by the grace of God called The 5 R's that you need to implement in your life. These 5 things have helped me stay on track in different times of my life where I have started to feel my life derail, where I have started to feel myself get off track. I've started to get unfocused. And when I go to look back at these 5 things, it helps me remember what's the most important thing in my life. So I'm going to go a little back and forth on this video instructional training. I don't know if we could call this a training, but let's just say that this is going to be something that will be informative and will help you improve in your life as long as you are intentional and you apply these steps to your life. It will improve your life. But it's up to you to be intentional. And I think it's important for me to state that because we all want something to just be given to us, but faith without works is dead. It's important for us to really be intentional with the things that we're doing in our life so that we can be better. So here is the 5 R's you need to improve your life. The 5 R's that you need to implement in your life. I like to keep it like this. That way we can try to make sure that we are getting the crux of this, that we are really being intentional with everything that we're doing. So the first R is going to be resolve. We want to make sure that we resolve any past things in our life that need to be improved. So sometimes that can look like you have a disagreement with something or someone doesn't agree with you and you think,